but it's important that we recognise the efforts that people have made, the partners that have worked with us. So I'm going to introduce to you some of the key players, the very important people, special people, our partners who make the Caldmore Village Festival happen. They've made it happen for the past 4 years now. This is the 4th year that we've run the Caldmore Village Festival. As you know, the previous 3 have been at Caldmore Village School on their playing fields. This year, because of the £2.9 million extension at Caldmore School, we've decided to move the festival to where we normally have our Mela, to Palfrey Park, and what a decision the committee took to hold it here. I want to thank everyone, particularly the Palfrey people who have supported us in addition to our traditional Caldmore people. But I want to introduce to you some key people. Mr. Deputy Mayor, Councillor Pete Smith. I'm going to introduce all the people first, and then I'll get them to say a few words. Councillor Zaid Ali, Cabinet Member for Public Protection and Chair of Health and Wellbeing Board, Councillor Zaid Ali. Walsall Housing Group are a key partner, and I'm pleased to say Gary Brooks, who is the ever-present and tremendous supporter of Caldmore Village Festival. Gary Brooks, who is Head of Housing Services at Walsall Housing Group. The other partner that they've been with us ever since we started the festival, that's the Chief Executive, Caldmore Housing Accord, Mr. Mike Hugh. And haven't we missed Mike? Mike has been not well for the past 6-8 months. He's back, and we are tremendously pleased to see Mike back at his place, and we have missed you, Mike. I'm going to ask the other key person who keeps Caldmore Village Committee in check, Will Loescher, who is the chairman of Caldmore Village Festival Group. I'm going to ask now each of these very important people to say a few words, and I'm going to ask the Deputy Mayor of Walsall, Councillor Peter Smith, to formally open the festival and say a few words. Mr. Councillor Peter Smith, the Deputy Mayor.
Thank you very much. Can we formally open the festival then? This is the last day, but formally opening it. Can I thank the committee for inviting me. This is the first function I've been to since being appointed Deputy Mayor, and it's coming home for me because I was born in Palfrey. I played in this park when I was a child. My great-grandmother lived in Dale Street. My aunt lived in Queen Mary Street, so I know this area very well. I love Palfrey. It's part of my family history, and in the 1980s I did represent this area as well for 4 years. This is all about bringing people together, and what an improvement in Palfrey Park compared to what I knew of it maybe 15, 20, 30 years ago. It's a wonderful park now, and it's great to see everyone together. It's all about community cohesion. It's about people having a good time. It's about celebrating everyone's culture and everyone's way of life, etc. We're all together in Palfrey Park. This is the 4th festival, and I'm sure that there are going to be many more. I just hope I get an invite to it next year as well. Thank you all very much. Have a good time.
Mr. Deputy Mayor, Councillor Peter Smith, and Mr. Deputy Mayor, next year we'll see you back here as Mayor of Walsall. I'm going to ask now Gary Brooks, Head of Housing Services at Walsall Housing Group, to say a few words, please.
Thank you, Councillor. As Councillor Reef mentioned earlier, the WHG have been involved with the carnival since its inception. As a landlord within Warsaw with just under 20,000 properties, our business isn't just about building homes and providing homes for the people of Warsaw. It is also about being involved in the community and working with the community. So we're very proud to be part of this event, and hopefully we'll continue to be a part of the event long into the future. Thank you very much.
That's a tremendous sport from Gary Sport, and his offer of sport in Caldmore Village Festival will take him up on that next year. Thanks very much indeed, Gary. I'm going to ask now Mike Hugh, the Chief Executive of Caldmore Housing Accord, to say a few words, please.
Hello everybody, it's a fantastic privilege to be back here with you again this year, and I'd just like to say a thank you to all those people who have seen this year, who are volunteering, who are picking up the litter, who are organising the gates and keeping everybody safe, because this is the first year I've actually come along and not done anything, so I'm feeling a bit guilty. So perhaps if you could join with me in thanking all those people who are out there at the moment keeping everybody safe. And similar to how Gary has said, it's important that we're seen not just as being a landlord here, but we're here for the people, and we're here to help people to get the best out of their lives. And so it's fantastic to see people enjoying themselves as they are here today. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, for two days now, on Saturday and Sunday, a total of 9,500 people have turned up to visit Caldmore Village Festival, and we hope to beat the record of 14,000 that we had last year, including the attendance at the Miller. I'm going to ask my good friend Councillor Zaid Ali, who is the Cabinet Member for Public Protection and Chair of Health and Wellbeing Board, for a key supporter of Caldmore Village Festival at the Council, and a key member who has helped Caldmore Village Festival when others have decided not to. Councillor Zaid Ali.
Thank you very much. Very pleased to be supporting this event. The local authority, Warsaw Council, is a very key partner. Without its support, it would be difficult to put an event like this. We have contributed substantially in terms of money over the last 2-3 years. This year is no different, and next year I will make sure that the contribution that we have made this year is increased next year. Okay? But there is a condition. And the condition is, whilst we are very, very happy to note that there has been over 15,000 people that have attended this event over the last 3 days, wouldn't it be nice to actually next year have that figure to 50,000 people? Yeah? So, every man, woman and child, go back to your neighbourhoods and send them this very important message, that this festival has actually brought all of the communities in Walsall together, from the old to the young, from the children to everyone. And therefore, send this message and advocate that we must all come to this festival next year. And I can tell you that if there is 50,000 people who attend this festival next year, Warsaw Council will pay for all of the expenses in this festival. It is, as has been said previously, about creating cohesive communities. It is about creating integrated communities. And sometimes we hear some negative stories in the press. When we hear those negative stories in the media, we should all come out even stronger and in a united fashion. So please, my plea to you is next year, make this festival an even bigger one. I'd just like to say 2 requests. There is a charity table stall there. Can those people turn your attention this way? Hello? Yeah, there is a charity stall there. My request to everyone is that these are very good charitable causes. Please, Khwaja Aslam Sahab, who is a key figure, who's done helped to raise thousands of pounds over the last, if not millions of pounds, over the last few years. He has been awarded with an MBE for his services charity. So please go over to the charity table and make donations. My second request is that as I was checking the stalls and visiting the stalls, I have been told that they have been charged £150 over the last 3 days. My request to the committee is if you can reduce that to £100 over the 3 days so it helps the stall holders. And any difference, I'll make sure that the committee gets from the council. So once again, please, important message, next year, come out even stronger, and also one final applause, recognition for the most important people who are here today, and those are the volunteers. The people who are cleaning up the park, the people that are helping you, the people who are making this environment secure, these are the unsung heroes of our society. People who give their free time, people who leave their families, people who leave their work to make sure that everyone has a good time. So please, big thank you to them all. Thank you.
Councillor Zaid Ali is tried and tested. When he says something, stands on the stage and says something, he actually delivers. So we are going to take him up on his words, just like Gary, and the committee will work upon the difference in reducing the rent. And also next year, if we can have 50,000, then all the expenses are on Councillor Zaid Ali. He can work that out within the council. But I'm going to ask Will Losher, who's been chair of the Caldmore Village Festival Committee for the past 2 years. I'm sad to say that Will has decided to move to Devon, and this will be his last festival. Will Losher.
Thank you. We've decided to go where the sun shines a lot, but we've been really blessed here the last 3 days. And I just, it's a privilege to have been the chair of the festival for the last 2 years. And I'd like to pay tribute to a small group that meets every week and does a lot of the planning and a lot of the preparation for a day like this. So can we give a round of applause for the executive of Caldmore Village Festival, who work behind the scenes, and a big thanks to all our sponsors, Council and Walsall Housing Group and Karma Housing Group and everybody else that has put money into this and time into this and has just contributed so much. If we're going to reach the ambitious target of 50,000 people, it would be good to have other people coming forward to help organise and support it. So if you think you would like to be involved in any way, shape or form to help us next year, perhaps you could give your name in at the information tent there, the black tent, and we'll see if we can get you involved from the very start. We'll start planning next year's festival almost next week, so if you want to get involved, we'll be glad to have you. But have a good day the rest of the day, and thanks for coming along.
Thanks very much, and when you go to Devon, you'll miss us. Yeah, well done. You've met Will, you've met myself as the Vice Chair of Caldmore Village Festival. There are some other people that I've been meeting for the past year or so to put this festival here for the last 3 days. And I'm going to ask them if they can do whatever they do, and if they're able to leave that and come and join me, that'd be really appreciated. Treasurer Jag Bagri. Jag is actually over there selling samosas. Jag, are you able to wave to us? Jag Bagri, can you hear us? No, I think she's too busy. Jag is the treasurer for Caldmore Village Festival. Mark Webster. Mark was here on the stage early. He organised the carnival procession, and he's our official photographer. So where's Mark? Mark, are you around? People who are members of Caldmore Village Festival Group, if you can be near the stage, that'd be really appreciated. Stella Porter. Stella is the deputy head. Come on up there, Stella. Stella is the deputy head at Caldmore. I'm going to say Caldmore Village School, but at the moment it's Caldmore Primary School, but soon to be Caldmore Village Primary School. That's Stella Porter. Nazir Ahmed. Nazir is our partner from and representative from Caldmore Housing Accord Group. Anna Rogozinska. Anna, if you're over there, come and join us on stage, please. Sam Hanson is a new member. She works for Walsall Council and she's at Sandwell House. So Sam, if you can join us on stage as well, please. Glenn, you've met Glenn, and you've met him in a different disguise. Glenn's been doing the PA for the past 3 days. Glenn is a tremendous supporter, and when we get into difficulty, we turn to Glenn and say, Glenn, where do we go? And Glenn normally guides us through difficult waters. So the Glenn Buglers, who works for a community development team of the council and another key member of Caldmore Village Festival Group. Aki Hussain, Aki, come forward. Aki is the coordinator for the festival and everything that you see here. Aki's been in charge of, so well done, Aki. And I'm going to introduce to you another important person. You've seen her around. She's been helping for the past 3 days, but she is Walsall South's area manager, Denise Perry. Denise, can you just come forward? Thank you, Denise. Ian Morton-Jones. Ian is there right in front. He's been blogging, he's been doing media inquiries. So Ian, thanks very much indeed. You've actually met 4 partners on stage. I'm glad everyone is now joining us. These are the members of Caldmore Village Festival Group, but I want to thank a few other people that have contributed to this year's festival. That's NHS Walsall, Adrian Roach, who is the Head of Addiction and Partnership Commissioning, Caldmore Neighbourhood and Town Centre Police, particularly Chief Inspector Mike O'Hara. I want to thank Tarmac, who have helped us financially and also with all the security fencing that you see in front. So thanks very much to Tarmac. A special thank you to Bath Street Church for all their hard work and volunteers for the past 3 days and for allowing us to use their Bath Street Centre as the hub for Caldmore Village Festival Group to meet. So thank you, Bath Street Centre. And of course we want to thank the Parks and the Market Department of the Council. You see, we're not just about the festival. You see a community garden on the right hand side. Ade and Steve Breeze look after the Caldmore Community Garden for us. So finally, can I thank everyone for making, particularly our partners, the Caldmore Village Festival Group, for making this year's festival and for making the past 3 years' festival happen. Could I ask everyone to give a round of applause to our partners and the Caldmore Village Festival Group? Can we just come forward, please, for a photograph, team photograph, so if everyone gets together. I've got Beastie somewhere in the crowd, and he blogs and he's taken lots of photographs for us, so I'm going to ask Beastie to take a photograph. If Mark is here, Mark, could you do a photograph as well, please? But even better, join us. After this photograph, I'm going to actually ask Mark to join us here, because Mark is a key committee member, and after this year he's decided to stand down from the committee. So Mark Webster, if you're anywhere around, thank you very much indeed. Has he? Okay. So over to Glenn.
Thank you very much.
But just a photograph to cap things off from the civic ceremony.
I do think, just before, with all of those thanks and everything else, now I know that we said thanks to you at the beginning, but we do need to say thank you to you again. So ladies and gentlemen, just for this man, a big round of applause. Come on. Okay, are we ready for the photograph? Yeah! Okay, is there anybody there to take a photo? I can't see anything.
Can you get us in?
Yeah, okay. Right, what we're going to do on the stage, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to do a great big hooray. And you can put your arms up in the air after 3. 1, 2, 3. Hooray!